I just want to go over some eye exercises that might help with pain. So this is going to be for neck pain, back pain, just to see if these eye exercises can kind of reset the cycle and see if they can kind of dampen your symptoms. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to do kind of convergence. So what that is we're going to take our thumb and we're going to kind of come into our nose as far as we can. We're going to hold it and then we're going to return back. And we're going to try that 3 times. You're going to hold it for 5 seconds. You're gonna try that 3 times and kind of walk around, do whatever motion bothers you and see if it's any better. From there, we can cover either eye. Bring that thumb in as far as you can until it gets before it gets blurry. And then you're gonna bring it over to the closed eye side as far as you can so that the thumb is still in your fully in your line of sight. You're gonna hold that for 5 seconds. And then you're gonna repeat. You're gonna do that 3 times, retest. And then you can do the other side. Cool. From there, what we can do is we can kind of do some eye tracking stuff. We can go watching your thumb, keeping your chin straight, looking to one side. Did that help? Same thing, you're gonna go look over, hold for 5 seconds, close your eyes, return it to the center, and then open again. And you do that 3 times. So again, 5-second hold, 3 times. This time we're just closing your eyes as you bring it back to center. You can try that both directions. Try that up and down just to see, again, does it help? Does it make it worse? Does it make it worse? Does it make it better? Is it about the same? And kind of figuring out, okay, is there something, are there things that make my symptoms worse, or the things that make it better? Next, we can do saccades. So that's 2 points of view, and you're gonna look from one thumb to the other, get it in focus, then switch, 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 switch. And you wanna get it in focus before you move on to the next, to switching. And you're gonna do about 10 to 15 of those, assess how you feel, see what's going on. You can do that up and down, same thing, looking up, kind of upper echelon of your view, down, up, down, up, down, making sure that, again, that you gain focus. Next, we could do near far. So you're gonna find something that you can look at in a distance, 20, let's start with like 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, and see kind of what helps you. You're gonna take your thumb, you're gonna look at your thumb, get focus, and then you're gonna look out in the distance and find focus on whatever you're looking at, and return to your thumb, focus, out to the distance. And again, kind of do 10 to 15 of those. Try the different distances. Try the short distance first to make sure that it doesn't make things worse, because if it makes things worse, you just don't wanna even bother with it. Then you can do a thumb circle. So upper edge of your view, and then you're gonna bring your thumb just outside your shoulder, because we wanna try and keep it pretty even. You're gonna go to the lower edge, and then just outside your shoulder. And we're making a circle, and you're keeping your chin still and following with your eyes. And so what you wanna feel with this one, is there any sort of area of tension as you're looking, right? So if you get up to this area and it feels tense in your eyes, what we wanna do is we wanna kind of stare at that spot for 5 seconds and then continue on. And then ideally what happens is we go around and we go through that spot again, it's gonna feel better. And you're gonna wanna do that in both directions. So both clockwise and counterclockwise. Cool. So the last thing I would try and give you, just to see if these improve your symptoms, would be VOR. So what that is you're focusing on your thumb again, get a good focus, and you're not shaking your head no, and you're keeping your eyes on the prize, on your thumb there. And you do that for 15 head turns, and then again, reassess. Reassess after each of these, better, worse, same. From there, you can do up and down, so you kind of can change it. If those make your symptoms worse, again, just maybe that's something that you need to practice in maybe a seated position or laying down to make your body feel a little bit more supported with it. And we could talk about it if you have questions, just call me. Last would be, I said last with that VOR. One other thing you could try is just VOR cancellation. What that is you're moving your thumb, following with your head, keeping your gaze on the thumb. Just again, to see if that changes your symptoms. So again, we're kind of doing these eye exercises, these vestibular exercises, to see how they make our body and our posture respond, whether that's in reduced pain, increased pain, no change. And we're gonna be able to kind of take that so that if anything flares up because of a movement, we have a strategy to use in order to dampen that pain. All right, hopefully this is helpful. If you have any questions, if you want additional support, call, text, email me, and I'm happy to provide any help I can.